in the afternoon. Tom George's horse is in good nick, and Island Flower along with Hydromatic look as if they're going to cut out the running. So they're off and racing for the Connaught Partnership's Novices Handicap Chase run for the Jackie Upton Trophy. And indeed it is Island Flyer who heads off towards the first. There is a very strong headwind here this afternoon. You can see how the front runners fare. Island Flyer and Hydromatic coming towards the first of the fences. A bit awkward over it, well, two of them really. Count Kristo just rather left the back legs behind. At the rear of the field, Hydromatic was also a little cautious, but Island Flyer comes towards the second, which is the first of the ditches. Takes it well from Hydromatic. Again, Count Kristo just brushed through the top of the fence in third place. Different classes towards the inside in the hooped JP McManus colours. That of course will be plenty of chances over the next fortnight or so. And again, Hydromatic gave it plenty of daylight, rather skied it. So Count Kristo and Hydromatic, the 11 to 8, 9 to 4 first and second favourites, have just been a little bit scruffy over their fences early on. But no serious alarms as Island Flyer puts himself right at the next. And again, they're all over that. And a far better leap by the back of the field, Hydromatic. So Island Flyer, Paddy Brennan was anxious to jump out and make the running. But he has just steadied it down as he's begun to find his rhythm as they race towards the water jump, right in front of the stands here. Island Flyer stands off well. Hydromatic stands rather on 4 feet. Count Kristo's in third, 2 lengths to different class, and Hydromatic is at the rear of the field. So they'll make this left-hand turn. It'll carry them on their journey towards the 5 fences down the back straight. And out in front, Island Flyer, showing the way for Paddy Brennan by a length and a half from Hydromatic in the green and yellow, just clicked along in second place. Count Kristo in yellow on the outside, about 3 lengths off the lead. Different class and Hydromatic continue to bring up the rear as they race towards the first of the fences down the back. So Island Flyer from Hydromatic, who dived at it. And another mistake at the back of the field by Hydromatic, who belted the takeoff board there in 5th place as Island Flyer heads on towards another open ditch. Island Flyer comes in, soars over it. From Hydromatic, different class plunged at it in 4th place. Just took off a little early, and that allows at the rear of the field Hydromatic to close. So Island Flyer on towards the next as the field continue to race quite well bunched. Jumps it well. And again, different class was a little slow. For the first time, he's niggled along by Richie McGrath. So racing on then towards the next of the fences down the back. And Island Flyer jumping well out in front so far. Puts himself right there, but is over from in second Hydromatic, who's been joined by the diminutive Count Kristo, who's moved through to dispute second place. Then towards the outside, still races different class and Hydromatic as Count Kristo getting closer to Island Flyer as they take the last on the far side, at which again, different class was a little slow, and he's being left behind now pretty readily in 5th place. And Hydromatic is also just beginning to work along with Hydromatic, and the front two are beginning to stretch away as they leave the back. So the well-backed Island Flyer leads the favourite Count Kristo. Hydromatic has gone through into 3rd place, through past Hydromatic, who's beginning to struggle, along with different class. So towards the cross fence, and these two still travelling well out in front. Got a 5-length lead over Hydromatic, a slap down the neck by Tom Scudamore. Island Flyer runs down the fence but takes it a length or so clear from Count Kristo. Hydromatic is trying to bridge the gap. Then back in 4th place, Hydromatic, as the leaders turn back towards home. And still, Island Flyer, this big horse, you can see the difference in size of the front two, trying to turn the screw. Count Kristo in second. Hydromatic still in there with a chance, is about 4 lengths away, as on down towards the 4th last Island Flyer stride. So Island Flyer with Count Kristo on the far side, looking for a stride. Island Flyer in a bit close. Count Kristo in second place, just niggled along, and still Island Flyer, it appears, is travelling the better on the approach towards the open ditch, which is 3 from home. Island Flyer about a length and a half clear as he comes and takes the ditch. Count Kristo jumps it well. Hydromatic breasted the fence, and that could have cooked his goose, but still out in front. Island Flyer well backed from the informed Tom George yard, looking for a stride. Count Kristo is a persistent challenger, a tenacious one on the far side, but Island Flyer, still with Paddy Brennan, it appears, yet to go for everything, is able to maintain this length and a half lead as he comes down towards the final fence. And it's Island Flyer again in a little close, but the advantage is 2 lengths over Count Kristo as they set off up the run in. Back in third is Hydromatic. Hydromatic, and Island Flyer is now shaken up and begins to pull away from in second Count Kristo. Back in third, Hydromatic is running on past the weakening Hydromatic, but well backed from a stable in form. Island Flyer makes every yard under Paddy Brennan to win going away by 6. Count Kristo is second. Hydromatic gets up for third ahead of Hydromatic. They will all get round with different class trailing them in last to 5.
The market got that absolutely spot on. Island Flyer, quite a gamble as we gave you shortly before the off. 8 and 7 to 1 on the course, returned at the end on the shoulders, 9 to 2, clear third favourite. Beats Count Kristo, sent off up the arm, 11 to 8 favourite. Can't snap. Brendan Powell's losing run that now stretches to 39. Hydromatic is third at 10 to 1, but Island Flyer running in its first handicap. What a gamble that landed, reflected on the machines, female.
Yeah, absolutely spot on. They were 9 to 1 this morning. That wasn't so spot on, but it was backed, and the layers of